Hi friends, it's Sarah, the owner and maker behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a new viewer, big welcome to you. If you're a returning viewer, big welcome back. I'm glad you guys are here for another episode. And we're going to get right into it. Not really any new shop updates at the moment. So we'll get right into works in progress, talk about some tour de fleece, so hand spinning, and lots of exciting things. So first of all, I'd love to know what you guys are working on. Are you working on any tour de fleece? Are you spinning? Or if you're doing any knitting, weaving, crochet, I'd love to hear about it. So definitely make sure that you share that in the information below. Always love hearing from you guys, and I hope you are well. Before I get to the end of things, and I usually do the life update at the end, just because I don't know if you guys will stick around for this, and this is definitely not paid for. Oh, gotta put my timer on. Look, I was getting really good about it, and I almost dropped the ball. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure I stay within my time limit so that my camera doesn't turn off on me. Thank you for those of you that commented in the last video. I really appreciate your concern, and I am incredibly grateful that I'm okay as well with regards to heat exhaustion. I did want to mention something kind of in line with that. Not sponsored. Definitely spent my own money on this, and they were on clearance, which I hope that doesn't mean that they're not going to carry them anymore, because that would be a shame. I'm a big proponent of electrolyte drinks. Our water is highly filtered. We have a reverse osmosis system. We have very heavy, not heavy water, but it has a lot of iron in it. And so it's heavily filtered. There's nothing left in our water. It's just wet. There's really nothing in it. So there's not a lot of health benefits. And so many times I will add Himalayan salt to my water, and many times I add flavoring just to make it a little more interesting, and also to actually give me some type of benefit. And I found this at the food store the other day, and I've been drinking it now, ever since last week. And I really liked it a lot. So I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully it will focus. The brand is called Cure. I've never heard of it before. They have a couple different flavors, and I looked online, and there's actually quite a few flavors. But here's the thing that's cool. So one thing about these electrolyte mixes usually is they're just packed with sugar. Let's be honest. A lot of them have a lot of sugar in them. And the really cool part about this one is it really doesn't. So it says to mix it with 8 to 16 ounces of cold water. I do not do that. I mix a quarter of the packet with 8 ounces of water, because I'm always very sensitive to flavor. I just want a little flavor. But I have to say the flavors are really good. So I've tried the pomegranate berry, or berry pomegranate. I've also tried the watermelon, which is actually really, really good. It doesn't have that weird fake watermelon taste, and the ingredients are great. So usually ingredient lists, when it comes to food, when you start, the one closest to the ingredient word is the thing that's the most in here, and then it kind of tapers from there. And it's pretty impressive. So the ingredients are all things that don't intimidate me. There's coconut water powder is number one. So if you have a coconut sensitivity or issues with coconut, this probably wouldn't be for you. There's organic natural flavor, citric acid, pink Himalayan salt, sodium citrate, organic pomegranate juice powder, organic beet powder for the color. So it's pink, and that's beet powder that causes that to be pink. So no artificial coloring. Organic stevia extract, lemon juice powder, and monk fruit extract. That's all that's in here. And that is pretty impressive when it comes to drink mixes. There's no artificial flavoring. There's no artificial coloring. It's pretty excellent. And they're out of New York. So pretty cool. Pretty excited about this. This is new to me, maybe new to you. I think you can order online too, which unfortunately, if my store stops selling it, I probably will order it online, because I really like it. So I just wanted to send that out there, first of all, because people need to stay hydrated, and it's a big issue. So Yes, get your electrolyte drinks in, which I actually have some of that in my cup right now. You can't tell because I'm using a mug, but oh, that's good. All right. So, let's see, works in progress. I have a couple different works in progress. One is a actually a finished object, almost. I guess I'd say it's mostly finished. I technically still have to wash it and set it, but I'm going to say it's finished. It is my first spin. So this is my first Tour de Fleece spin. I did a ball from, I had the card here and I misplaced it. Of course I did. Look at me trying to be on top of things and then I lost it. Naturally. I swear, I had it just a moment ago. There it is. I found it. Okay. It's Lazy Dog Fibers. I talked about this in a prior video. They are out of Lakeview, Michigan, and I bought this at Michigan Fiber Festival, I think 2 years ago. Or no, I think this might have been last year. Might have been last year. It's a Romney lamb, 75% Romney lamb, named Miri, and then 20% Surrey Alpaca and 5% silk. And what I did is I did a single, and then I chain plied it so that it became a 3-ply. And it is 140 wraps, but I did not, that's on my 2-yard nitty knotty. So I need to do that math. I haven't done the math yet, but there's going to be some significant yardage. It's a massive skein of yarn, but this is what I've got. I labeled it with these concert bands. And it's awesome because I use permanent marker and you can wash this and it won't bleed. So it's really cool. Hopefully you guys can see that really well. It's so beautiful. I love the way it plied up. I love the little bits of slubs of silk in there. It was a lot of fun to spin. I did find that when I carded it up, it spun so much better. So the funny part about that. So this is, now we're getting to work in progress, but that's my finished object, kind of, sort of. All right, so, and there goes my dog losing her mind again. Oh dear. I will try to record over her barking, but we will see. So my next spin is this one I talked about. This is Deep Dyed Yarns, Merino, 100% Merino, and then this is a Romney. And what I did is it's probably about, I'd say, double the Merino to the Romney. I would say that. I'd say that's pretty accurate. So it's going to give it just a little bit extra strength from that Romney. So there you go. Can't see that again. So what I did, I tried spinning this way, and it did not go well. Because normally when you spin directly from top, it's combined, it's already blended, and it's lined up. The fibers are lined up. If you make a bat, the fibers are all blended, and it's blended. So it's like a nice variation, right? Well, the problem was when I was trying to draft from the top, it could just be me, but I was trying to pull from both, and naturally the Merino is shorter stable length, the Romney is longer, and it just was not distributing it very well. So what I did is I made it into roll legs. So here is what I have left because I'm halfway through my braid. So I divided that into half, the braid. This is all I have left of the first half, and I'm going to do a 2-ply. And I don't know if you can kind of see this, but when I put it onto, the yellow, unfortunately, you can't see very well, but the red you can. So I did it on the carders, and I think that's going to work out really well. And spinning-wise, it definitely is. I'm getting much better distribution of the Romney. It's not like massive chunks of Merino and just a touch of Romney here and there. It's much more evenly distributed. So there we go. I've got my little roll legs in there. Probably have a good couple left. This is probably maybe 2 more days of spinning. The weekends I usually get a lot more time to spin. During the week I maybe get 15 minutes is my goal. I've been doing it, and I've been doing a little more than 15 minutes sometimes. So I'm really getting through it. I'm excited. I love it. I really enjoyed spinning that, and it's so pretty. I would show you my wheel, but it's out in the living room right now, and it's kind of hard to show that without making a mess and a half. Yeah. So definitely enjoying it. I do also have another merino I would love to do. Now we're halfway through Tour de Fleece. I cannot believe it. This is the halfway mark. That went by really, really fast, and I'm kind of sad about it actually, because I'm really enjoying it. Now it's not over yet, but obviously I can keep spinning as long as I want, but I really am enjoying the interactions with my Cabana 19 girls. And guys, I know we at least have one gentleman with us. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm going to be bummed. But I have this other merino top that I wanted to spin, and I wanted to spin it again with that Romney. But I'm actually thinking I might not do that. Yeah, I might not do that, because I just don't want to. Because I don't really want to do the same spin. I'd like to do something a little different. However, I've had this for a while, so I don't know. But I want to do something different, and so I do have Long Dog, more lazy dog, but this is their thin wool, which I would like to spin that too. But part of me is really leaning towards this, using a different dyer, and this is called First Dark as Rambouillet top. It's 100% Rambouillet, and it is by Three Waters Farm, and it's 4 ounces, and it's a really beautiful gray, and it's not solid. It's just beautiful, and I kind of want to do that one next. So I might do that. I also kind of want to start spinning my Shetland. I have Ami's fleece in here, and I would love to spin Amanita's fleece. So I don't know. So many good options. I'm just going to let it take me where it takes me. But I still have to do a whole nother braid, and at the rate I'm going, hopefully I can at least get my second spin done, and then maybe start a third. If I could finish a third, that'd be amazing, but I just don't think I have the time. Like in the Tour de Fleece end of things. So we'll see about that. But I'm having a heck of a lot of fun. I almost forgot I had one more finished object, and I'm going to talk about it because the designer I had tested it for, she's posting about it. She's talking about the patterns. The patterns are in a book. A book's coming out, and the pre-orders for the book are out. So she said that when she talks about it, we can talk about it. So I did one of her patterns. It's called Prostota. I think that's how you say it. It is a long sleeve sweater. Unfortunately, it's a little negative easy. It's got some negative ease. It was supposed to have, I think it's positive ease, and I think I ended up with quite a bit of negative ease. Let me read the pattern again, just so I'm speaking intelligently about it. Yeah, positive ease. It's supposed to have 2 to 6 inches of positive ease, and I don't know. There's so many factors. I don't know if it's my yarn. I don't know if it was my gauge. Pretty sure it's not my gauge, because I thought I checked that, but it ended up too small. And I'm a little bummed by that. I can wear it, but it's really form-fitting. There's no positive ease. It's more negative ease, actually. It's more like probably an inch or so of negative ease. So it fits like a glove, which I do not like to wear my sweaters that way, especially this style of sweater. It's just not a fan. So there's options. I can either rip it back and start again, which I might do. I mean, I have the pattern. So that's an option. Or sell it and make another one. Maybe not make another one. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I have to think about it. But at the moment, unless I lose like an obscene amount of weight, like I said, it's only an inch or so of negative ease. But again, I'd want to have at least 2, if not, I'd say a good 3 inches or more. I'd say closer to 6. So she says 2 to 6 inches of positive ease. So I prefer closer to the 6 probably inches of positive ease. But here it is. I'll show you before I keep babbling on about it. I did not weave in my end here yet. It's done-ish. It's blocked and everything. But but I just have to cut my ends for my sleeves. But it's long sleeved. The sleeve length is nice. It's right to my wrist like I like it. It has a really nice ribbed sleeves and hem. It's a really cute sweater, and I like the interesting fit at the neck, but again, it's the negative ease is so extreme on me, like for my comfort level, that it looks quite see-through, translucent when I wear it, and I'm not comfortable with that either. And yeah, safe to say that until I have a bunch of positive ease, I'm not probably going to wear it. So I'm debating on this strongly as to whether I'm going to rip it out. It's 100% cashmere, so I think it's 100%. It's either fully cashmere or it's cashmere and a little merino. It's from Old Mill Yarn. It's a worsted weight. I really like it, like as far as the pattern goes. But I'm very disappointed in the fit. And that's frustrating when you spend so much time making something. It was a test knit. I didn't pay for the pattern, it was my time. And then I also got a gifted pattern as payment, which I really appreciated. Because not everybody does that, which is really nice. It has a taller back. So there is some shaping for the back. And it is basically half fisherman's rib kind of style. So it takes a while to knit. It's about 2 rows to create 1 row is kind of how it works. So it's tuck stitch. And then it has the ribbing at the bottom as well. And it's just a smaller gauge ribbing. So it really looks very seamless. It flows quite nicely. Again, the ease is a problem. So, I don't know, guys. I don't really own anything that's 100% cashmere, so I'd really like to wear something, and I was really excited about this sweater. And when I tried it on, I have to say, I'm looking at it, and I knew, I was like, that thing looks small. And then when I blocked it, I thought it would grow a lot. It did a little. It grew a little. And I aggressively blocked this. I pulled with all my might. I really did. And, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I am not sure. I was also going to dye it because the color is not, when I put that on, it looks basically like my skin, and that is not going to work. I have to have a little more contrast, so I was going to dye it anyway, but I don't really want to waste my time dyeing it if I'm going to reknit it. And I really think I might reknit it. Honestly, I think I might reknit it. That's so crazy. I was going to say I've never done that before, but I have. I have done that because the sweater grew. I did a Lopi sweater that grew excessively, and it was massive, and so I actually reknit it, but I knit it into a different sweater, and I wear the other sweater a lot more now. So the real question would be, would I knit the same sweater, or would I knit a different sweater? I don't know. Because usually I have kind of that thing where it's if I really loved knitting something, I might knit it again, which is very, very rare. I've only have a few patterns I've done that for. And sweaters, there's only a couple. They're usually unspun yarn, so they knit up relatively quickly. So it's not painful to knit. It doesn't take forever. And this, because of what it is, it's a half fisherman's rib. It is worsted weight, but it still takes a really decent amount of time to knit. I think it took me almost 2 months, and that, yeah, I think it took about 2 months. I don't know. I'm going to have to have a good hard think on that. It's been sitting for a couple months. So the fact that I still am not what am I going to do about it? I don't know. I haven't focused on it. I haven't thought about it too much, other than the fact that I couldn't share it. But I'm really grateful I can now. Yay! So keep an eye out. It's Olga Pultano. Say her name right. Yeah, Olga Pultano. I have done multiple designs from her in the past. I really enjoy her work. And I did get her, I think it's called the Country Swancho. I think that's what it's called. It is so beautiful. I should have brought the pattern here. It's in the other room. It's so pretty. And so that was as gifted as payment for doing the test knit, which was really nice. You get to pick any pattern you wanted, and it's beautiful. It comes in 3 sizes. It's very oversized, and like I said, like a poncho and a sweater combined. So it has these little cuts into the side, so it's really drapey looking. It's very much oversized. I think it's 12 to 16 inches of positive ease, which is awesome. And then it has these little sleeves. It's so cute. So yes, I'm excited. That's DK weight, and I have a bunch of unspun yarn, and I debated if I wanted to make it out of that. But the tricky part is a lot of my unspun, I have like sweater quantities of it. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But I could pick one of my sweater quantities of unspun, and then some of the unspun that I only have like 1 plate left. I could probably do that because the contrast colors are, I think, a little over 100 yards, which that for sure would be 1 plate. Ooh, this is exciting. I don't know. I'm excited because that, I feel like, is going to be a really fun project as it gets colder outside. So, the ideas, the creative juices are flowing. Oh my goodness. So, okay. Works in progress. Oh my gosh, I've just been yabbering on. Holy moly. I tell you what, my brain has just been like on overtime. I don't know what's going on with me. I tell you what. I started taking some more vitamins, and now I just feel like I'm reaching different areas of my brain that I haven't used in a long time. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a nut. Anyway. Alright, so we'll talk about Fascination Shawl first. So this is by Ruby and Rose's Yarn. She is the designer for Ruby and Rose's Designs. I'm using my beautiful True North Advent by Melly Knits. I hand spun this last winter, and now I am knitting with it, and I love it. I love it so much. I am almost done with my sampler here. So the design is actually designed for 1 or 2 colorways, and it's primarily 1, and then there's a contrast at the end. So right now, I am worked my way down. I am getting near the very end-ish. I'm in my last 2 colors. Actually, I am using my last colorway. So I just started. Okay, let me see if I can find my card. I'm working with the Kiviet. I'm so excited. It's so stinking soft. Here. Oh dear. I am not organized. I'm sorry. Anyway. Mr. Black. I already talked about that one. Here we go. So, there's a Romney Lamb, and that is the light color. And then the other one is Kiviet, and where is it? Oh dear. My card has misplaced itself in here somewhere. I don't know, you guys. I had it so organized, and yet I don't. Yeah, anyway. But it's creating this, it worked out so well. I'm so grateful because the contrast color is right here, and it's creating this really fun brick-looking stitch patterning. It's so pretty. And the darker color here is the Kiviet blend, and then this was Mr. Black, the one here. So, we've got the Romney, and that's the light color, and then the Kiviet blend, which is really cool. It's incredibly soft. That was such a joy to mix and or not mix, but spin. Oh my gosh. I could just go on and on about it, but look how beautiful that light color is. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I'm capturing it in here. It's always hard to tell the viewfinder. Anyway, enjoying that. My minutes are just ticking by like crazy. I'm sorry. I really did. I blabbered on and on. The other one is the Freyr sweater by Knitting Traditions. This is using my hand-dyed yarn in my Cranberry colorway, and I am cruising on it. I am a little over halfway the, what do I call it? The cabling on the bottom. So I'm a little over halfway on that, and it's so cute. I'm loving it. And then the sleeves should go pretty darn quick once I finish that. So I'm really trying to focus on this, aside from spinning. And this is primarily what I've been knitting on, where the other one is something I knit on during my lunch breaks. And you can see the fun ribbing down the side as well. Or ribbing. It's, I just said it. Cabling. And then there'll be cabling down the bottom of the sleeve. Like when you lift your arm, it'll be going down the bottom. So you won't see a lot of it because it's a short sleeve. I'm doing the summer version. Again, a test knit for Knitting Traditions. I should say Inga of Knitting Traditions. Super fun. Super excited. I have good feeling about this. I have a feeling it'll fit nicely. Again, this is superwash, 6-ply merino, and it should grow because that's the way it does. It does grow when I block it. I feel like I just rattled through that one really fast. But it's a lot of fun. Definitely keep your eye on Knitting Traditions. Follow her on Instagram, definitely on YouTube. So when she does release that pattern, be the first. It's a really fun pattern. It's going to be one that you can pick different cuts. So I did the straight cut, but there's also a tapered cut, so it gets smaller and fits you or waist a little more. There's also the different necklines. I did the crew neck because the summer version, but there's other ones that are like little, like a faux turtleneck, a longer turtleneck. Yeah, she's got like all kinds of different alterations. Long sleeve, of course, you can do. I think there's a fitted sleeve, and then I think there's like a rapid decrease, so you get more of that like drapey princess sleeve, which is super fun. So, I needed that. Yeah, so it's really fun. I think having patterns where you can do so many different types of a garment, really, the value is just huge. So I have a couple patterns like that, and I just love them. I'm like thinking of that sweater pattern that I have from Sarah Opie. I think it's, what is the name of that? It's over there on my shelf, and I can't see it. But I talk about it in a video forever ago. If you look at my videos from December of last year, because I think I was knitting, 2 years ago. December of 2 years ago. I was knitting on the sweater that is by, like, it's part of the book. And it's basically your, like, compound raglan. I think that's what it's called. The compound raglan. So you could just, like, make all different kinds of sweaters based off of this one pattern. So it's really versatile. So definitely recommend it. All right. I'm trying to think of anything else. Life update into things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else new to share. Really? Not a lot. We got like a mist of rain today. It is beautiful outside. Oh my goodness. It's in the 70s. It's literally like 70 degrees out right now. Just 70 Fahrenheit, which that is beautiful. I literally went outside this morning when I let the sheep out, and I just was like, do I have to go to work? I really did. I went to work, but I really didn't want to. I wanted to be outside because it's so beautiful. And the past weeks, months, it's been 80s and 90s, like every single day. It's been not only hard on the animals, but it's hard on us doing all the chores outside. It's really hard to weed. Like I said, I get overheated very quickly. It's such a problem. So today I feel like I should just get everything done because I can actually get it done because it's nice out. Such it is. But I'm running out of time. Oh gosh, sorry guys. I can't think of anything else to throw at you. Stash Dashers has closed, but you can follow along on Instagram. You can follow hashtag Stash Dashers 2025 and see all the wonderful spinning everybody's been doing. So many beautiful spins, and it's just really fun to see what everybody's up to. A lot of support spindles and drop spindles, but like a lot of support spindles. Like that's something I'm not as familiar with, and I'm really impressed. I'm just thinking it's beautiful. I don't know if I'd have the patience I say that with a lot of the slow crafts I do, but like I don't know if I'd have the patience to like hand spin with a spindle like that a sweater's quantity of yarn. But people are doing it, and it's beautiful. It's so cool to see. So very impressive, very, very impressive. And yeah, I'm just loving it. So I hope you guys are well, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care.